All right, man. Cade Cunningham reacts to the Detroit Pistons playing the New York Knicks in the first round of the playoffs. I'm not sure if the schedule dropped just yet, but you got Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Cade Cunningham anticipates first round war between the Pistons and the Knicks. Cade Cunningham envisions a tough battle in his playoff series against the Knicks. It's going to be a war. Piston Star said on ESPN. It's going to be highly physical defense, battling it out on the glass, all of those things. Quote, I think it's going to be super exciting series for people to watch at home, and it's going to be great test for us as far as the first round, first series in a long time in the organization. So it's exciting. I think it's going to be great for us. So, I mean, one thing I'm hearing, and I've heard that Josh Hart, spoke on this. When they talk about the Pistons, they already talking about how we got to be physical. We got to match their physicality. That's what you hear. We got to match their physicality. That's the first thing that you hear. Ain't that crazy? That's the first thing you hear. They always talking about the physicality. Oh, playing, Pistons are physical, and we got to match their physicality, and we gotta do this. So they already thinking about that. A team that's coached by Tom Thibodeau to be tough, physical, hard nosed, because that's what he coached. They're worried about an upstart Piston team being physical. Think about that for a minute. They worried about our physicality. First playoff series for a lot of these young guys, especially for our core, and they're worried about our physicality. That just lets you know the reputation that the Pistons are starting to get is good. Now we kind of see why they kept Isaiah Stewart around. Now we see why they kept Isaiah Stewart around. So, but it is going to be a great test experience. He said throughout the whole year, just really good players, said Mikal Bridges, who was one of the main defenders on Cade Cunningham. So this year, in the playoffs is different. I'm explaining why. Cade Cunningham was first-time All-Star this season, strong candidate for All-NBA, torched the Knicks in 4 matchups in the regular seasons, 30.8 points a game, 8.3 assists, shooting 56% from the field. And they got some really good defenders, but really you can't defend in the league no more. You can't defend in the league no more. So that's a problem. You can't defend in the league no more. But they got good individual defenders, OG, Mikal Bridges, but Cade has just got an all-around game. You don't see that no more. Off the ball, on the ball, post game. So he just got a really good all-around game. And you don't see that from a lot of young players. Either they good with the ball or without the ball. You know what I'm saying? Usually with the ball. You start continuing to go around and check with other, most of the guys that's scorers or primary ball handlers, they don't defend. Cade defends. So, I think with them, choosing Green over Cade Cunningham, obviously, Troy got that right. I think ultimately what it really boiled down to, in my humble opinion, what it actually boiled down to was, Cade Cunningham just having an all-around better game. But I think Jalen Green has a more explosive game for today's NBA. And you usually project the guys who fit, you usually go with the guys that fit the game. What the Pistons are doing is what I've been asking them to do for a long time. They're starting to build a team to beat how can I say that? To beat the trend today. That's how you do it. You build the team that can beat the trend. You don't join the trend and try. You don't join the trend. Everybody can't be Steph Curry or shoot all these shots like Boston can from three. You build the team that can beat the trend. That's how you do it. All right, the trend is they like to shoot a lot of three. Okay, how can we got to be more physical. All right. All right, we got to be more physical. You know, we got to defend better. We got to be hard nosed. We got to play a better half court offense. We got to have a ball movement. Our offense got to move the ball fluidly. That's how it got to be. We got to defend. No weak defenders. He said just goes at his own pace. He's calm all the time versus continue. I think this year, even the year before, but especially this year, more playmaking, more reads, getting other guys open, knowing he has the ball in his hands more, but still getting other guys knowing that he has more opportunities. Knicks coach Con Thibodeau said the Pistons says he's giving the Pistons and Cade Cunningham the proper amount of respect. He had a terrific season. It's just not against us. He's done that against everybody. We understand that with great players, you don't guard them individually, you guard them as collectively. And that's true. Throw different guys at them. I just said that to our team. You have 51 wins. You're third seed. You've earned the right to be in the playoff. Thibodeau said you're not in the play-in, so have a week to prepare. Get ready for the next challenge. It's really a new season. The regular season put us in position to give you this opportunity. You want to finish with the highest seed possible, and then you start all over. Quote, everyone's record is 0-0. You got to earn everything again. We have to understand what goes into it in terms of preparation. We're big believers in how we prepare. Now, time to get ready and study. Now, I agree. I just think he prepares his team too hard. You got to know how to let off the gas here and there. I think that's just really his issue. You got to manage these guys through the season. And he tried to talk to Larry Brown. That's one of the adjustments Larry Brown made when he came to the Pistons. He put a lot of the Piston players, he put them on the pitch counts. Yeah, he put a lot of Piston players on pitch counts. They was clocking in like they was on a rotating lunch schedule. He was making sure they was fresh and preserved, and Thibodeau need to do that. You still can win 51 games, probably even more games if you put them guys on the pitch count. Just keeping it funky, he probably can win even more games. So, about his dog bed, he just, a common bed. Dogs just use their paws and scrape at it to make it softer. I don't know what they be doing. Got the bottom of the bed. He over here scratching the shit, scratching his bed. But yeah, man, let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out Detroit Piston Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live and drop video. Check out Detroit Piston Talk playlist, more videos like this. Let me know what you think, comment section. Peace.